What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of the Dwarves, where stuff is happening and I'm supposed to be looking around. So look I shall with my ocular. There is a undead cage.
You tremble at the thought that you could end up the same way. You hope that one of your companions would have sympathy with you if you were to die in the perished land.
Probably be a good plan.
You discover a file that looks like the one Geralda carries with her. Before you can get a proper look at it, Geralda is suddenly standing next to you, and she wrenches it out of your hand. She turns it back and forth excitedly, but then disappointment spreads across her face. The container is empty. Without a word, she goes back to examining the surroundings. The closer you get to the murky pool, the worse it stinks of decay and death. At first you thought it was only dirty water, but for as much as you can make out through the gloom, it seems almost black and has wondrous streaks.
Alright, so maybe they're tampering with the water supply? I mean, it seems like a fairly obvious thing to do if you're trying to conquer people. I can continue on my way, or I can keep looking around. I do feel as though we've probably missed something over here. Like, there's got to be more to investigate. There's a road that winds off this way. Although I don't see what it might lead to. Everything's quite dead over here, though. So I think the water supply tampering idea is probably one that's worth merit. I don't really see much else, though. And there hasn't really... I mean, when you get to points like this, because it doesn't have, like, the hold down tab to see what you can click on thing... You kind of just have to, like, go through and mouse over stuff while jittering around, hoping you accidentally hit it. I can't really talk to anybody. There's only continue on our way, I guess. I do like how the whole party's standing around. I do wish that I could talk to them and, like, figure out what they think about the situation. But so far, it hasn't really sort of seemed to be that game. Like, there's been major points where you can talk to people, but, like, the minor points, they all just kind of stand around.
With the probable location of another camp up your sleeve, you continue on your way.
Cool. Back on our way. Can't deal with our curds right now, but definitely we got the way taken care of. That shit is rocked. So if we ever end up sitting on our tuffet and so on and so forth, I feel like we've got the vast majority of the equation taken care of. Level 8. We got some people about to hit max level. Some people are getting real close, like Goimgar, for example, who starts out higher level than one might expect. In addition, Bavragor seems to be getting there. Geralda's already there. She's done. So in the case of our dear mage, Andakai, she can get Magic Shield, or she can get Chain Healing. I'm going to go with Chain Healing. That sounds like something that we really could have used over the course of the game. For the big guy, Jarun, we've got Mighty March. Enemies in the vicinity receive lots of damage, and then they run away. I'm going to go with Decay because it seems like more fun. We got an ivory figurine. We got 139 gold and a couple days worth of rations. Not a lot, but a little bit. I could probably make my way to this town over here and just kind of see what happens. Oh, nothing. Nothing happens at this town. We do, however, have another location over here that maybe it's indicating possibly... the secondary camp for whatever these enemies are that we're up against.
Struggles to keep pace all day, and when you see her struggling, you give the order to set up camp for the night earlier than usual.
Are you all right?
The female dwarf looks ill, and as she's aware of the fact, she doesn't even try to make excuses.
The potion! It's finished! I need more of it!
She looks at you imploringly, as if you could help her. Over the next few days, Geralda's condition grows increasingly worse. She begins to shiver, and more than once you catch her muttering to herself and glancing at Andakai surreptitiously. The Mager claims she does not know what kind of potion it is and why Geralda might need it. You believe her, but you also notice that Andakai doesn't really seem interested in finding a solution to the problem either.
Yeah, she's undead and she's got like a potion or something that's holding it back.
You reach the place that was marked on the Orcs map, and judging by the sight you are presented with, there is no doubt. This is where the Alfar did their experiments.
Oh, we're actually going into, I guess we'll investigate. I bet we're going to have a boss fight or something right here, though. Although, given how it's gone in the past, the Alfar haven't really seemed to be that challenging as we've been playing the game, so I'm not going to...
Oh, how glad I am to finally see members of my own race again. How glad I am to see anyone at all who doesn't want to kill me.
We're here to save you. We've heard that Alfar are experimenting on dwarves. Where are the others?
I am the last one.
There's me too.
You? Ah, so you escaped? Oh, I should have known it.
You're the firstling who set off into the kingdom of the Fithlings to find the sword Star Slasher, aren't you?
Yes, that's true. Kazda Roughblade is the name, but how did you know that?
We found your notes in the Golden Well. We were hoping to find you alive.
I'm grateful. I was hoping that someone would find them in the worst case, and that I was successful. I found the sword and was on my way back from the kingdom of the Fiflings when the Alfar surprised me. They came in the night, and I had no chance to even defend myself. The next morning, I woke up in this cage. They wanted to do the same to me as they'd done to her.
Kazda nods in Geralda's direction.
But they didn't get round to that.
You and Geralda, you know each other?
She was already here when I arrived. The Alpha did experiments on her. They fed her with a tincture from this device, and then it was as if she was a doll. She had to follow their orders. They trained her in battle, and she could do Alpha magic. I swear it. But the last time, something was different. She fought against the orders of the Alpha, beheaded one of them in the end. She set me and the other prisoners free and ran away in the chaos. The Alpha recaptured all of us, apart from her.
Where are the Alpha? Oh, forget it.
Oh, we found guys, I think we found the Alfar. What does she do? She does several crossbow bolts at enemies nearby, quick succession, 3 bolts at a target, and causes lots of damage. Disappears and reappears next to an enemy, dealing a stab to them. If anybody damages her, she forces her will. We gotta try this lady out. She seems cool. She rams an enemy with her shield, knocked out, damage other than her path, and falls down. Single enemies get stabbed with the handle of her axe. Okay. I mean, I do like the big dude, though, so maybe we'll drop him in an attempt to try out her. Seems okay to me. And then since he's got that equipped, I would just give that to her real fast so that she's got something. Let's get moving and see what happens here. So the fight has been joined. Yeah, every single fight we start with health missing. Like, why is that? Every single fight we start with health missing. Even people that haven't been in fights, they start with health missing. So 30 enemies have to be slain.
What do you need?
You guys fall back over to here. Oh, shit. That thing came at us like I didn't give a damn. Alright.
Yes?
Well, you, my dear, as soon as that thing rights itself, I would suggest that you give it a nice little axe stab. You get in there. There's another one off that way. I'll probably swing him a little bit wide just to ensure that we don't take too much damage. And down here, you have the responsibility of smashing the ever-living shit out of all of these enemies. Where did she end up? She ended up over here, so that leaves Tungdil all by his lonesome to deal with this problem. Why did that one charge that way? I'm not entirely too sure, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Jeroen's health is a little bit low, but that's because he started with health missing. Kind of a strange, frustrating bug, I guess. I'm just going to call it that because it's happened over and over and over again. We've had 0... Well, they might have had wounds left over from that previous fight, but it's been a couple of days, so I didn't actually physically check this time. Oh, he's gone into rage mode. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Here, you swipe a couple of them. You go ahead and get that one out of the way. You guys fall back before that thing tries anything. And if I can get Jaroon away, I'd prefer it. We'll have him over here. It will have him just start kicking the crap out of that thing. It looks like the fear aspect of that worked, but the rest of it was kind of iffy. I don't know if this is just a wave fight. I bet it's a wave fight. Probably just a wave fight. I'll let them respawn things in and they can just handle their own business. I could go over there and fight with the Alfar, but I don't know. Not feeling intensely motivated to do so. There we go, another big hit off right there. Belendis is knocked the hell out, though. Here, you get over here. And as soon as you can, just... You ever kicked a horse to death? Jaroon has. That's because Jaroon doesn't give a damn, and Jaroon is hardcore as hell. Dude just kicked... Homie just kicked a horse to death. Think about that for a second. Yeah, this critter's getting chopped up. There we go. Gotta land those big hits. Alfar is down. That leaves us with probably an assemblage of enemies off in this direction, maybe. Down the road. Either way, we've made it through that without too many dents, scratches, or wounds. Let's get you guys to go that way, but not Belendis. Belendis, you stay with him and help out.
What is it?
Right, there we go. Along this side, is anything interesting happening? Alright, you go kick a horse to death. There you go, big kicks for the horse. And then I'll put you on regen mode. Hey, you do what you gotta do, buddy. That horse is definitely causing problems for us, though. Kick it again. When in doubt, keep kicking that horse. Eventually it'll work. Horse wants to kick me, I'm gonna kick it. She doesn't seem like she's helping that much up here, so I'm gonna send her back down the ravine. Tungdil can do his thing. And then he'll come pick up the rear right here. We have anything remaining over here? We probably have like one set of enemies remaining really, really far this way. Yep, there they are. Cool. I mean, he's a little bit surrounded right now, but I'm not really going to stress about it too much. There we go. We'll get him the hell out of the way. You go stab him. And Belendis. What are you? Oh. I'm going to call her Blender from now on. Blender's over here causing problems for the enemy. Everybody else, join this fight over here. Guess what? It's Jaroon and his magical ability to kick you in the face.
I was hoping never to see a single Shadow Mare again after Greenglade.
Good job, there was 2 of them then! Ha!
Let's have a look around. Maybe there are more survivors, or we might find out something about the potion that Geralda needs.
I don't think Geralda's gonna get that potion, bro. Knowing how these things tend to go, I get the feeling. Another ivory statue, a healing potion. Oh, that's fun. Good. So what do we have around here? Some conversations to be had. Let's chat.
Once and for all.
Now the horror finally comes to an end.
There is...
A
Oh,
rucksack containing everything needed for a few days in the wilderness and an exotic-looking sword.
oh yeah, there it is.
A rucksack containing everything needed for a few days in the wilderness.
Alright, we don't need to do that twice. I thought that maybe I'd be allowed to take something from the... Oh, there's stuff over here. Yay! We can look at the dead Alf as well.
The Alf has been beheaded. He is dead. And even the perished land won't be able to make him rise again.
Well, that's him. I remember now. He forced me to drink a potion. That's what gave me my powers. I killed him and ran away.
On closer inspection, you see a small rolled-up note in the Alf's hand.
A recipe. If I had to guess, probably for Geralda's potion.
Okay, so we've got Geralda's potion over here. It looks like we can actually brew some of that if we want to. I guess I'll do it. I mean, it just seems like we're forestalling the inevitable, though.
Containers are filled with blood, but it seems thinner and smells sweeter than it should. Presumably, the Alfar have done something with it, either for their potions or to use it as paint.
Nothing says I'm a sinister asshole like a desk that's shaped like a bat.
You have no idea what to do with the various devices and ingredients, but it should be easy for Andakai, as an experienced mager and alchemist, to brew Geralda's potion.
But it's probably evil. It probably does something nasty that we don't want to happen. And not like doing something nasty in a...
wish to spend the night amongst the dead, so you set up camp a little way off. You decipher the recipe for Geralda's potion together with Andakai and Namora.
All in all, the equipment and the process is not hard to understand, despite being a little strange. And the ingredients take some getting used to, even for me. This black water and elf blood, for example.
Is this what gives Geralda her powers?
Andakai nods.
It gives her powers and makes her dangerous. What will she do if the potion runs out and she is driven to madness by thirst? She could force me to brew more and more of the potion for her and find a way to supply the elf blood that is needed for it.
Andakai's gaze pierces you.
I can mix a poison that looks just like her potion. She trusts you, Tungdil. If you give it to her, she will drink it, and we will remove an uncontrollable danger from Girdlegard.
I'm gonna go with what the Mega says. She would obviously know.
You can't bring yourself to say it, but you have to agree with the Maga. You glance at the floor, and a brief nod follows.
And we should destroy the recipe. This should never happen again.
Without another word, Andakai gets to work. After 2 hours, the Maga is finished and comes to you. She's carrying 2 phials that look just like the one Geralda has.
The phial on the right is the potion. The one on the left is the poison.
Andakai gives you the 2 phials.
Decide wisely.
Before you can say anything, she has already turned away and is marching at a swift pace towards Jeroen.
Tungdil, is the potion ready?
You only just managed to hide the phials from Geralda.
Sure, here's the potion. We followed the recipe to the word.
You pass Geralda the poison. She takes it with thanks, opens the lid, and takes several greedy swigs.
Thank you, Tungdil. What would I do without... Ugh. What is that? It's burning. You've poisoned me.
I'm sorry. There's no other choice. You are too much of a danger.
You're just like the others. I curse you. Oh.
With a last pained scream, Geralda collapses in front of you. When the others come, you leave them to wonder what has happened. Did you do the right thing?
She's dead. Take her away.
Jeroen follows Andakai's orders immediately. The Maga takes you by the shoulder and pulls you aside.
Good decision, Tungdil. One has to be able to make tough decisions as a leader, and you have done so today.
Not honestly really that worried about it. I mean, she can curse me or whatever, but I doubt curses from the spokeswoman for SPF 12,000 are really going to have much of an effect on me. Oh no, I don't absorb the sun like you. Oh god, I look like papyrus. Off we go. We have adventures to partake in, Nerd Castle. Adventures. Nothing happens in town, and I don't think there's really anything else we have to focus on anyways. So let's just be on our way towards our goal. Our supplies are dwindling, but we're feeding less. We got 1 less supply a day.
Falls, you find yourselves on a hot mountain face covered in sharp crags. You would favor pretty much anywhere else to spend the night, but it is too dark to go any further. You are woken in the middle of the night by Boindil.
Scholar, can you smell it? There are piggies nearby.
You sniff deeply, but don't smell anything but the stench of sulphur. But you do see something moving in the shadows and are immediately wide awake.
Another fight. We get attacked a lot. There are a lot of things that really seriously want to see us dead. As the game goes along, I'm starting to accept this. So she was actually pretty good. She was resilient, if nothing else. We'll drop him this time around, and we'll have her for the heal, because healing is fun. Healing is fun. Healing is good. Let's maybe go... we'll bring Jaroon back. I like Jaroon. I'm just trying to rotate my party every now and again. Just trying to make sure we got all the stuff that we need. So, like, how do I... you can unassign it. That's what I was wondering. So I'm going to get rid of his jump and put that in because I didn't realize I had to reassign these. I thought you just got to have... extra stuff. I'm going to get rid of Cleave and I'll put in Battle Rush instead, even though it only lasts for, like, a couple of seconds. Actually, take the spell that... There we go. I thought that, I mean, there's so few skills that I thought they would just let you have all of them. Like, why confine a player to 3 skills? Just seems it's such a small amount, you know? Like, I don't know. Yeah, that looks about right. I think we're good. And instead of that, I'll have her put healing potion. No, she will have healing potions there. Off we go. We start the fight. Kill all of your attackers. That sounds alright by me. I think I can live with that. I want her to do her shield bashy thing. Yeah, buddy. They just got whomped on. You take that pass. You stay in the center. Oh my god. Or just get pushed around by Jaroon's giant ass. That's fine too. I'm going to suggest you get rid of this big dude, like, right now. And if you don't, this is going to be a really, really bad day for us. I didn't really want you involved in this fight. Oh, I forgot to shit on me. Ow! Why would Chain Lightning... It's magic! See, I really hate the friendly fire in this game. It's the worst. I actually think that one thing, just removing the friendly fire from blatantly obvious stuff, would fix most of the game's issues. I'm going to strongly recommend that you kill the ones that are biggest and nastiest. So she's got Blast. Yeah, drop that into the back of the enemy right there. Of course, he would charge right then, wouldn't he? He would charge right then. That had to be what happened right there. Damn it. Wow, she's doing like backflips and shit. Look at her getting all acrobatic. We got to kill 50 enemies, though, and I don't want to get routed over here. Oh, they've got her surrounded. That's never a good sign. Go ahead and knock them back and away from you. And if we could have like a unified force around here somewhere. Did we kill them all on that side? A couple of archers. Although I don't think that's really too concerning of a factor. Alright, a few more enemies dead. You go hunt archers for right now. Make sure that they're not causing us too many issues. There you go.
What do you need?
Everybody else, yeah, you go kill some more archers too. They're becoming a nuisance. Why? See, it had him lit up like that was going to affect him, and then it didn't. That one's about to fall off a cliff. That one's now dead too. I'm just going to have Belendis do work over here. There we go. Belendis is over here just being a wrecking ball. I'm trying to get us a little bit of breathing room so she can heal for a bit. You run away. Tungdil, replace him on this front, please. As far as she goes, let's give her a chain lightning to wipe out. Oh, it didn't jump like I wanted it to.
What do you need?
I would ask that you maybe kill some of these archers before this gets any worse for us. And other than that, we appear to be in reasonably decent shape. There we go. It's going to jump over to there. You stab that guy to death. What does this do? That's Blast and Scorch. Yeah, buddy. I like that spell. Andakai's got it going on. Ooh, she also throws heals. That in and of itself makes her like a fantastically good character. Damn, son. I should have figured this out sooner. I'm sure you guys told me in the comments, but I don't listen because I'm an ignoramus. It's a hallmark sign. Like Family Guy said, when you confront me with my ignorance, I'll just be like, what, you think you're better than me? What, you think you're better than me?
On my way. Understood.
I don't see... Oh, there's some over here.
Understood.
I don't think they're attacking from any of these directions anymore. Let's send them off this way, although it might not hurt to have Andakai out front.
Yes. Favrakis.
You over there. You shoot that guy with a death laser. Holy shit, that was awesome. You throw a blast over there. Yay! That was fun. I enjoyed that. I felt like that was a worthwhile adventure. Ah, good. Friendly fire. My favorite type of fire. Unfriendly fire is just so difficult to snuggle up next to. Talk about a buzzkill. Just takes all the loving out of the room, you know? I think we only got 2 orcs left anyways, so... Yeah, I'm never going to do anything without Andakai ever again. She's that good. You know what? If you want to beat the game, just have Andakai. She is the Orlando of this game.
After the battle, you finally have time to catch your breath. You check the others one by one to see how they are. Bavragor seems out of it and is staggering with every step he takes.
Bavragor, are you all right?
Agonizingly slowly, he turns to face you. Blood is flowing from his mouth and through his beard.
I made a mistake.
All strength slips from his body and he falls forward. An arrow is protruding from his back.
Andakai, Bavragor has been hit!
You immediately rush towards him. Balandis, next to you, takes his hand.
Too late. The arrow was poisoned. I could feel it. I hadn't planned to return to the kingdom of the Secondlings, but I did at least want to complete my task to die in glory.
You won't die, Bavragor. Andakai, can't you?
You turn to the Maga, but one look at her face robs you of all hope. She shakes her head imperceptibly.
We are in the perished land, aren't we? Let me die. Then I can at least complete my task. My defiance will be stronger than the urge to do evil.
Before you can object, Boindil lays a hand on your shoulder.
You know yourself how stubborn we are, Scholar. We should grant him his wish. If he turns on us, then I will take care of him myself.
You've heard about dead dwarves on expeditions in the perished land defying the bloodlust for many days. But you want to find a better way. Bavragor's breathing is becoming shallower, until it finally stops completely. While Balandis is still sobbing next to you, the stonemason rises suddenly. His face is pale and his eyes seem empty.
Even death can't stop me. I told you. My defiance is stronger.
None of you really know what to say, and finally Bavragor compels you to continue your journey. You can see the inner conflict in the stonemason's face, and you don't know how long he can resist it. You continue on your way with an uneasy feeling.
Nope, kill this dude now. Kill him right this second. Sorry, man, you already died once and you were supposed to stay that way. It's not my fault. It's not because I hate you or anything. My name is Splattercat. I will see you all next time. We have Zombie Bavragor in our group. Zombie! Oh, he's level 10. He's got Wail, Breath of Death, and still got Rage. Oh, cool. He's got the same thing that our dear friend Boindil has. All right, I'll see y'all next time. Bye, everybody. Hi-do!